Hi guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Honest Try TV. And today we're going to be making a sweet pea puree smoothie for our baby. Yay! So our baby is now 4 months old and we're going to start to gradually introduce foods. He's not even ready for mush, I think, at this point. So we're going to start very gradually and we're going to create a smoothie that's a blend of pureed sweet peas and formula milk. So step one will be to steam our peas, and I'm going to be following the instructions on this package, which say to place frozen unopened bag this side up, laying flat in the microwave. I have a 1000 watt microwave, so I'll be going for 5 minutes on high, and then let stand for a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will be back in just a moment. Okay, and we're back. I have this, let me zoom out so that you can actually see it. Mini blender here. It's small, guys. It's like the size of a regular cup almost. And this is what we're going to use to make our sweet pea puree. It's a cheap one that we picked up from the dollar store. Or Dollar General, I think it was. And yeah, this will be used solely for making baby food going forward. So before I go and get our peas out of the microwave, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments, questions, recommendations down below. So thanks again for watching, and let's get into this. Also, for those of you who are new to our channel, I just gave birth to our baby boy, our first child, and I know absolutely nothing about kids. I never babysat growing up. I was an only child, so yeah, this is all brand new. And so we are going to do our honest try best at making baby food for the very first time. and Jason will be my my taste tester. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the steamed sweet potatoes from out the microwave, and then we're going to puree them up. So let me actually bring you over here. And if this setup looks new to you, it's because we are in my mother's kitchen for the time being, because we brought the baby to see the grandparents. And yeah. Let me fill this up with our sweet peas and we will blend it up. So I just pulled it out the microwave. The steam out the bag is tearing me up. I'm just gonna, I think, Mama, I'm just gonna like snip the edge here and then, yeah, pour it into the cup and call it a day. I got this recipe online that said you could also add in zucchini and, oh, sweet Jesus, that steam. And mint. But this is his very first food, like, ever in life. So we're going to keep it really simple. I don't want no problems. So we're just going to do straight sweet peas and nothing else. So there we go. And now we're going to try out this blender for the first time. Everything was washed prior to our setup here, so in case you're wondering about that, I've never used this before, this particular product, so this will be a first for me. How do I? Oh, I see. No, I don't see. Is it supposed to go to the left or the right? The left. Oh, okay. All right, so like that. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Now I need the top. Where's the top? Ta-da! Okay. So it's really cool. It actually comes with this nice little lid. And close it like so. And screw it on. Or no, you don't screw it on. You just press it on. Okay. All right. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So let's go ahead and actually, before I get cracking on this, I'm going to preliminarily add some formula because we know we're making a smoothie here, so might as well go ahead and add that. So let me set this aside. That probably needs to cool anyway. And let's make our formula. All right, so here's all of our formula, our lactation station gear. So we use Komotomo silicone baby bottles. And this is slow flow. And you can tell it's slow flow. You can't really see it, but there's only one hole in the top. So for those of you who are new to babies, depending on their age, you need to give them the correct nipple so that the flow of the milk isn't too much for them and they don't choke, because they don't really have a lot of control over their gag reflex or you know, motor skills for swallowing and things like that. We buy distilled infant water from the local CVS. We used to boil tap water, but that got old real quick. It just added more time to the process. And when he's already yelling and screaming at us to like hurry up, you know, you don't want to be sitting up there trying to boil water. All right, so there's our distilled water. I'm going to make 7 ounces. And after much research, Jason and I use Hip baby formula, Hip Dutch actually. And we purchased this through an online company who ships it from Germany. So let me count this out because I have... Okay, here's a sign that you are a new parent. In your exhaustion in the middle of the night, when your baby wakes up screaming at 3 in the morning and you're making formula and you lose count and you have to pour it all out and start all over again. If you've done that, my sympathy goes out to you. I understand completely. You know, it happens. It happens. It's okay. But yeah, so ever since that, then, because formula is expensive, we count out loud just to be absolutely sure, and we don't interrupt someone who's making a bottle, you know, to have, like, Jason won't bother me with a question. You wait until they're done making the bottle, and then you talk to them, because, yeah, we don't want to make a mistake and mess up the formula to water ratio, because infants under 1 year old are not supposed to have water because it can mess up their electrolyte balance and cause all types of health problems. So that you do not want to F that up. So if you do mess up, it's safest to just, rather than try and guess your way through it, just throw it out and start over. All right, now back to the show. Okay, so I'm going to count this out because I don't want to make a mistake. And it's 1 scoop per ounce, so 1 and 7. If you're wondering why we went with Hip Dutch, it's because the standards for baby formula in the EU are just, in my humble opinion, significantly better than the US standards. They banned the use of sweeteners, like I think back in the 90s, whereas if you look at a lot of our formulas in America, a sweetener of some kind is usually like one of the main ingredients. And it's like, why? Why are you already trying to get my baby addicted to sugar? So I just like the fact that they don't use sweeteners, that they're organic, and the mineral and vitamin ratio in European formulas compared to US tends to be higher. And just in general, after doing a significant amount of research comparing different baby formulas from around the world, because I'm anal like that and I want to make sure my baby gets the best, that's why we settled on importing our stuff from Germany, even though it's the Dutch formula, which should be coming from the Netherlands. But whatever, this particular company is shipping out of Berlin, I think. But anywho, so long story short, that's why we decided to go with them. And we've been really happy. So far, he really seems to enjoy it. The other thing is the American stuff. We were using it in the beginning. I think we were trying Bobby, which touts itself as being European-like or European-style-based American formula. And I think we were using Nature Made or something else that was supposed to be organic. And they made him really colicky, gassy. And the last thing you want is to have a screaming baby, 9, 10 o'clock at night. And he's miserable and you're apologizing because he's in so much pain, and it's no one's happy. So here's my 7 ounces of formula. That's him co-signing in the back. And I'm going to add about 1 ounce. I'm going to add about 1 ounce to our peas here. And then until I get the texture that I'm looking for, I will gradually add more and more. So we're just going to start with 1 ounce of formula for now. So let's try out this blender. Again, this is my first time trying this, so I hope this works. Oh, wait. Wait. Why isn't this? Lock? Unlock. Lock. Okay. I was just looking. All right, so there's the little thing. A picture of a lock and an open lock, and there's a little mark there to let you know what's what. So I think I got it set up now. So, oh, it's a manual one, so you have to hold it. You got the baby? Nope.
Hold on a second. I'm going to take him outside real quickly.
Okay. Just a moment.
2 seconds.
Okay, the baby has exited with daddy, so let's try this again. Okay. Let me see how thick this is. Still really thick. Okay, it's not like it's at mush level now, and we need it to be a little bit more watery. So I'm going to do the full 7 ounces, and I might need to make some more formula to add in. Okay. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you up here so you can see. I'm gonna bring you up here so you can see how we're looking in terms of texture. And so this is it. This is still really thick. It's really thick. I'm worried. So I'm going to do maybe another ounce just to be safe. I want him to be okay swallowing this. This is about 1 ounce of leftover from a bottle that he was just working on. Oh my goodness. We're going to add this in. So now we're up to 8 ounces. And let me tell you what we were working with so you understand the ratio. There was, how many? Oh, here. So there's 10 ounces. 10 ounces of peas in this bag. So far we've got 10 ounces of peas to 8 ounces of formula. Okay. Let's check it now. Let's see how we're looking. Okay. I feel a lot better about that. So I'm just going to taste it. And I said I'm going to let Jason do it, but he actually took the baby and went outside to reduce our background noise. So I'm going to try it. Wow. Wow, that's actually really good. It's sweet. Yeah. It's sweet. The only thing I worry about is that I'm tasting pieces of the pea shell, Mom.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So what do you think?
You need to strain it.
Strain it. Okay. So we're going to strain it. So I'm going to strain it. We don't have cheesecloth. So I'm going to strain it over these containers, which also came from the dollar store. And these are what we will use to store our baby food in. So I'm going to keep one in the refrigerator. I think the recipe said it'll last for 3 days in the refrigerator. And then I have a couple more of these. I'm going to freeze these, and they should be good for 3 months in the freezer. So 3 days in the fridge, 3 months in the freezer. And I'm just going to strain directly into this little bowl. Also, when you're serving it, you don't want to serve it out of the jar. You want to like dish out a serving and then serve the baby from that, so that you don't get bacteria from the baby's saliva into the food, and then it could cause it to spoil quicker that way. Strainer. I'm gonna just unlock this. Come here. Oh, my hand's wet. Lord. Come on. All right, here we go. Come on. Let's try to do this without making too much of a mess. There we go. Okay. All right, cool.
You need another one?
Yeah, so I have one here. So let's spoon the remnants into this one for freezing at a later date. Thank you, Mom. So I just want to show you the difference in consistency here. So here is what I'm going to be feeding him today at 4 months old, right? And this is the remainder that I'll give him in another 2 months. So this is what I'm going to freeze, and this is what I'm going to serve up today. Yeah. So, because I have mucho confidence that he can handle this. So, yeah. All right, so I'm going to keep straining until I get this full and get, my puree remainder over here frozen. And we will be back shortly. Okay, and we're back. So, I've done about, how many ounces? So, I think I filled this up to, Lord, I don't remember. So right now we have about 8 ounces left of the smoothie puree. And this is, I want to say we had 16 because these little containers are about 4 ounces. We've got about 3 in here. So 3 of the liquid, and then 3 of our leftovers, which is a little bit thicker. And I can always like add more formula to this if this turns out to be too thick for him later. But I think we're doing, we had about probably 15, 16, and separating them out, I've got about 6 ounces of each now. Like a super thick puree and then kind of the juice, which is what we're going to be serving to him right now. I will postpone putting the rest of this through the strainer, but I will make 2 more of these with the batch that I have left. So we're going to do a taste test with this one and see how he likes it. That's a yes face. So we will be right back with our baby's review. Just a second. And we're back. So I served him about 1 ounce of the pea puree and 1 ounce of baby formula, and he loved it.
Yeah, he did.
He's currently unconscious. Here's our little baby spoon. This is his very first time trying food of any kind. He's only had formula up until today. And, at first he was a little tentative with it, but then after a while he decided he liked it and I was not spooning fast enough. So it was a learning experience for mommy too, because I don't know how to feed a baby. So not using a baby spoon. So it was an interesting challenge for both of us, but we did about 1 ounce of this, and then, we washed it down with 1 ounce of formula. he fell asleep with the bottle in his mouth. I pulled it out and he literally just gone, like all the way. So I carried him in there, put him down in his crib, and yeah, we'll see how long this nap lasts. But success! He liked it a lot. So we're going to be serving him this for the next 2 weeks. And then we will introduce a new food after that. So pea puree has been a success. I do highly recommend this if you guys want to try it. And thank you for sticking around to watch our video. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments and recommendations you might have for baby food recipes to try down below. Of course, let me know if you have any questions. Happy to answer those. And we will see you on the next episode of Honest Try TV.